Hey guys, Orc and Hat here. I've got a bit of a problem actually. Ooh, that makes the monocle disappear, huh? Well, I've got a bit of a problem actually. So, I built this big ol' power storage system, and I think it's been crashing my world. I'm not entirely sure. I might be missing something. I might be able to find some other sort of cause for it, but I seem to be getting a lot of crashes when I go near it or when I load next to it. But I really want to use that thing, so I do have an idea that I want to try before I completely destroy everything. And that's to basically put it somewhere else. I know people in the past use the Spectral Realm to store things like that, but I'm already using the Spectral Realm. And so I decided to add something a little bit different. I had the Compact Machines mod, which basically lets us make an additional Spectral Realm. And one of the first things we have to do for the current version of the mod, the new version of Compact Machines, we first have to find a broken compact machine to get its miniaturization stuff. In the meantime, I should kill a whole bunch of things with my punch ability to level up my magic even more. I'm up to 11. I think the next boss is 25 or something like that. This doesn't seem to be doing anything. Oh, did it glitch out again? Yeah, it glitched out again. I'll be right back. Some other things, I found a new island when accidentally going the wrong way. It's pretty nice. We got a little dungeon over here. Got a few structures. Okay, that's a mushroom. A few mushroom structures. More mushrooms. Roof forest, as opposed to what we worked with previously. Could be a good source for some more forest bees if we take a look around. Oh, hey, speaking of forest bees. But I really hope to get one of those new structures so I can experiment with this new mod. Or at least new to me, in new form, and so on. Let me see if I can get a scoop. Oh, already having problems. Oof. Yeah, tech issues have been plaguing this series recently. I'll see if I can catch things up a little bit. Well, I haven't found what I was looking for yet, but I found a really beautiful village on this hill here. Let me see what we've got in this place. Let me see about something that I can talk to people. Oh, yeah, well, I'm going to check this out in a bit. Waiting for server still. So not only is this village pretty nice, but there's also... Oh, wait. A lavender tree? Or jacaranda? Oh, I've been looking for one of those. Yes. Okay, I like the color of all other stuff. What? That was weird. Oh, I did boom there-ish. Right, 1 second. Let me try to actually break block. Okay. Let me see, did I get a sapling? Yes. 2 jacaranda saplings. But there's another village right over there, which is what I was referencing. So I'm going to check that in a second. If I can shoot straight in front of me. Nope. Okay. Hey, after a lot of searching, I finally found the thing we're looking for. A broken compact machine that I guess has grown a bit too big. Now, we want to collect the fluid, but these walls could also be useful. So let me go ahead and clean up a bit of this mess. Great. But yes, I'm going to collect the fluid in a bunch of different buckets. Probably put it in a tank. Doesn't look like there's a huge amount of it. Okay, there we go. Got a whole bunch of chests along the way. Hopefully this will help with things. 25 buckets left. I think that should be enough for what we have today. So I'm just going to clean this all up. Oops. Okay. It looks like it's coming out from the walls. Now, I think this should shrink us, or monsters, or something. I don't feel particularly shrunk yet. So we can try to use it on monsters. I think the idea is we use it on monsters. They get smaller, then we kill them, and then we can get like little seeds that we can then make more of this. And eventually we can get enough of this liquid that we can just, make some big giant cube of this. And then condense it down. Alright. I'm gonna grab the last few, then mine this all up, and see you guys in a bit. So you know how I said I wasn't feeling smaller? I lied. This is adorable. This is look at me. Okay, this is great. All right, I'm gonna keep cleaning things up. But yes. All right, trying to fight these adorable mobs. The flowing's a little bit to get used to, but I think I can fix this in time. Set it up the right way. Oh. Alright. Let me see. A place with a solid floor might be better. I'm going to figure something out. Alright, we are back. It's been a little while. I've been doing a lot of grinding, a lot of dreading grinding. So basically I've got my whole silverfish iron farm. I'm dropping them into the miniaturization fluid, which gives them a chance upon death of dropping miniaturization fluid drops. 8 of them are needed to make a bucket of miniaturization fluid. I need a lot of buckets to do what I have planned. But this is the basic setup I've got. I probably need more power going to this thing. You know, maybe I could connect it to our actual power gen. But for right now, it's dropping these things, and then this is going to Enderlink chests, which are then going into my storage system. I've actually got the whole thing chunk loaded for right now. Probably unchunk it load later. I had to... In trying to get the miniaturization I needed, I managed to get more iron than my system could handle, so I had to upgrade the storage on the iron, and you see more iron going in. But, yes, so... This compact machine's got updated to need a lot of new stuff, and the new stuff is this pink stuff. But I'll show you. Let me actually go and start getting this set up. So... Compact Machines now uses basically a liquid-based crafting system, where I believe you put stuff down like this, and you try to fully cover it one layer deep if you can. Okay. So I think that is fully covered one layer deep. And then I toss in, is it toss? Yep, there we go. And that unfortunately destroys the liquid, but now I've got 64 compact machine walls. And in your Just Enough items, you can see the recipes for it. I guess we should do... Yeah, some of these tunnels I think would be good. So let's go ahead and grab those. I should have probably... okay. There was 2. And then some more blocks of iron. Let's just get a stack of these. So I think it's going to be a recurring thing. Okay, so let's see that recipe again. Because unfortunately, I don't remember all these. Okay, so 4 and then the 2 redstone blocks. 2, 3, 4. Now, let's see. How many... I think 4 blocks should be enough. How do they make that work? Interesting. Well, I guess I can... give it a try. I imagine one of them has to be on top. I wonder if this is enough, actually. No, that is not enough. Might have to be a source or something? I don't know. I'm just going to do more blocks. And hope I'm not just wasting things. Has to be covered on all sides. I don't know. All right, let's try make another one of these. So it should be everything covered. No, it did not work. Oh, 1 second. All right, trying again. It looks like the fluid takes a while to update. There we go. So I just had to wait for it to load, and that took me 5 of them in total. So I got the tunnel. Use to connect wall blocks with outside compact machine faces. Okay. I'm going to need another little special thing. 2 gold blocks to make the personal shrinking device. So let's go ahead and grab that. Do I have the gold even? Oh, no, I don't. Okay. All right, we'll work on that later. Yeah, so let me actually go ahead and gather some gold. Okay, farmed a bunch of gold. Or, well, mined a bunch of gold. Let me... lay out an area. Okay, I think we just wait for it to cover things. Oh, I didn't plan that ahead, but there we go. We now have our personal shrinking device. Excellent. It's interesting. The fluid picks up the snowballs. I think that might be a standard thing. Interesting. I might be able to use that in some sort of snow farm. But, yes. So we've got the... Well, alright, let's see. Yeah, so we've got that. Got that. Now we need to start making this. Now, let's see. If I want the big one, I need 46. I don't know if I have enough. Let me check on that. Alright, so, I've got a bunch of diamond blocks laid out. Then I have to lay out these compact machine blocks, basically in between them. And then once I have the final cube structure, I have to then put miniaturization fluid and hopefully cover all of it. It's going to take a lot of miniaturization fluid. I might have to go farm some more. But this should get us the biggest size compact machine, which should be able to hold all of our power storage inside it without being loaded, at least on our screen most of the time. So I think this should hopefully help things as well as compact things, and if it works well, maybe able to use it in the future, perhaps, you know, store things in a compact machine in the Spectral realm for all kinds of weird space-defined nonsense that I think should be pretty amazing. So let me go ahead and finish laying all of these blocks out, and then we can try to shrink this giant thing. Okay, so I've got this laid out. It's pretty big. Hopefully it'll be worth it. I'm going to go ahead. I don't think I have enough miniaturization fluid to actually finish covering this thing, but we're going to get it started. It looks like it's going well so far. So I'm basically going to alternate every other, then I'm going to fill out the center. Now I've noticed this fluid sometimes places oddly. Sometimes you want to replace it to get it doing the most coverage. Sometimes it'll just randomly not spread off of edges. There we go. Let's go ahead and see how many more we can make. Alright, and we are out. But we are started on the coverage, at least. Yeah, we're going to need a lot more. I guess back to the grind for a bit. I don't like how grindy this mod has become. Not a big fan of it. Well, I guess we can, you know, get miniaturization drop from this guy. Damn ice. Very tough little zombie. I hope if I actually hit him. Is he even tinier now? Did you just get dosed twice? That's actually pretty great. Okay. That part is fun. But yeah, let me get back to waiting for our farm to get more fluid for us. Alright, I actually got tired of waiting. I have these set up to make this stuff automatically, but, you know, it was taking way too long to do, and this episode's already been delayed enough. So I went ahead and cheated in a whole bunch of the miniaturization fluid, just to speed this whole process up. I do think the mod makes this stuff drop too slowly, and the recipe required too much of it. Oh right, my inventory's still full. Let's get rid of some of these buckets. As is right now, there's only a chance that anything affected with the miniaturization fluid will drop a single drop, and as you see, the recipe needs 8 drops, so it really adds up. So basically, the only way possible is if you have a mob farm, and basically a somewhat efficient mob farm, and I haven't built an efficient mob farm, really. Like, my diamond farm is good enough. I mean, we've got all these diamonds here. My iron farm is good enough because I've, you know, filled up the storage, and a little bit more with that, but, I don't necessarily want to go all out with mob farming, and I don't think a mod should require you to. I think it would work a lot better is either increasing the rate, or what would be better is just make it, the recipe require 1 drop of miniaturization fluid and 1 bucket. It would make it so you could, you know, basically still craft the stuff without it becoming, without it taking forever. Okay, that was weird. Oh, I guess I picked it up. Okay, so let's see. If we can just fill things in this way. Yeah, it seems to be working all right. All right, let's see. But yeah, so I guess I cheated a bit, but I think it's fine and reasonable, and I didn't want to wait another, you know, another who knows how many real-life hours. I thought I had enough when I started taping this, but The components all require miniaturization fluid too, and that all adds up. So let's see. We're getting there. I have to check. Now it's a little obnoxious being miniaturized as I'm placing this down. Alright, let's go ahead and put the buckets away. I guess it doesn't matter, since I'm going to get them back. This might be enough to finish things off. Oop. Alright. Okay, I think this might actually hopefully be covered. Now let me see. Ender Pearl, I've got that, I'm pretty sure. Let's go ahead and put all these away. I'm going to fill up my storage with these miniaturization fluid buckets. That's okay. Let's get a stack of Ender Pearls just in case the first one doesn't work. And there we have it. Well, there it went. A maximum compact machine. Now, I think previous version, let me see. I need my personal shrinking device. I put that away before. Okay, so I think we can place this down. Let's run a simple test. Yeah, let's take one of those fancy dirt blocks. We put this down here. We can have power going into it and stuff. And if I want to go into it, I just right click. Oh, I need miniaturization fluid. How do I charge this? Charged by filling with miniaturization fluid? Alright, I'm going to figure out how I charge this thing. Maybe I craft it with the drops? I don't know how to do this. Maybe I throw it in it with some of the fluid. So let's try... Yeah, there we go. Alright, I should probably do this in my inventory. Probably the easiest way to do it. I wonder if I could do this with buckets, because it's taking a while. Might be used for all those buckets. But, yeah, so... I guess I'm going to have more miniaturization fluid to keep this working. But that should probably be enough for now, and I can try to fill up more later. Okay, so let me try to go into this thing. Alright. And it is loading, and hopefully will not crash. Okay, here we are. Cool, we are inside the thing. Now let me try to put this down. Okay. Then do I do this to get out? Yes. Now I'm going to see what happens when I break it, whether it will move the dirt block with it or not. I remember in the old version seeing that... Okay, well, it didn't drop the dirt. So we go and move back to our power plant and try to install this thing and see what we can do with it. Alright, and we are back, and let's try to go inside and see if there is any dirt here. Yes, there is. Okay. So now all of them, or at least the higher level ones, preserve the blocks maintained inside of them. Now, we have... What are these called? Tunnels. And I think we can place them. Oh, whoa, this is fancy. Okay, there's a blue thing. I wonder if that's like input or output or something. Let's try and put one here. One over here somewhere. One over here. I might as well put one below just to be sure. I'm going to put it down over there. So I think this should allow us to send in power and stuff from the outside. Let me see if there's an entry on these. Oh, there might be something in my personal shrinking. Oh, I guess I have to look at the personal shrinking device when not in the personally shrunk area. Da, da, da. Tunnels. Alright. 6 tunnels per machine. Right-click it again. Interesting. Okay. Alright. I think I can work with this. Now, the big thing we're going to want to do is disassemble this and then rebuild it inside of here. Now, fortunately, disassembling this should work just fine. I guess we should get some wire cutters first. Let's actually turn off our power system first, so we aren't just generating power for no reason. Okay. Let me get the wire cutters. And then start to disassemble everything. Now, we're going to have to adjust some input, because we're going to be getting more input. Oh, that's weird that they popped off that way. I thought they were supposed to come to you when you have the wire cutters. Okay, either way, we have that. So now we can break this. Now, from what I've read, the energy is actually tracked inside the energy storage cubes we've got inside of here. So this should not break everything. Okay. Alright, I'm going to disassemble this, and yes, then I guess we will be ready to rebuild this thing inside of our compact block. And hopefully not have as many crashes and so on. So I'll be back in a little bit. Alright, I'm starting to assemble everything again. I thought I'd use the builder's wand. I've gotten a few of these, just from loot. I think it was 6x6 that I built it for. Okay, then let me go ahead and start placing induction casings down. Oops. But yes, I think we should be pretty well set up in here, and this should bypass a lot of our problems. If it goes well, we'll probably want to take various farms that we've built in the Spectral Realm and go ahead and just miniaturize them to make more space, make everything more presentable. I know, like, the clay maker's a little bulky and not that great looking, as well as a few other things. Let me see. 1, 2, 3. Well, how many more do we have left? Oh, we've got a good amount left. Okay. Forget how big I had it outside as far as the height. Maybe do another layer. So we really weren't using this thing to its full capacity, because we could have filled it up potentially the whole way with basically the energy storage cubes, but we did not. So this should be pretty easy to reassemble. Yes, and then I've got some extra. Yeah, I think I had another layer or two, but that's okay. So, let's see. Yeah, 2 of these induction cells don't even have anything in them. Alright, so we've got that, and then the basic induction provider. Okay. Induction port. Let's see. Probably want one up top. I forget whether that's input or output. Then maybe one on each side. And have these sides be output. Now we're going to have to do something a little bit strange to get energy into this thing. Let's see. We have any on this side yet? Let's go ahead and... I guess that works. Okay, but I guess any more ports we want? I guess we had multiple input-output ports. We don't necessarily need that. So we put this in, and it should have all the energy stored before. Yes, our 48.49 million RF. Excellent. All right. So with that, we need to figure out how we get power into this thing. Do we have any energy conduits? Item conduit, ender energy conduit, and we are low on them. I guess I should make more. This might be time to do another test, actually, and possibly break everything. I wonder if we can use the Spectre Realm from in this thing. So this is a horrible plan that we should not be doing, but I think it should be fun to test. But then the question is, what happens when you use these miniature machines in the Spectre Realm? Yeah, I don't know. But yes, no, we got Spectre Realm, so no problem. So we're in another realm inside another realm or something. We're blowing up our portable holes here. Okay, yeah, so I'm going to make some energy conduits and then go from there. Okay, I've been able to use the Spectre key to get out of here into the Spectre Realm and back. Now we'll see if I can use the miniaturization, or personal shrinking device, I should have just called a miniaturization tablet with everything else, to get out of here and back into the real world. Okay, it looks like we were in the real world. We just fell through... Oh, right, because we removed that whole thing. So, I don't know which side is which, because it has like little diagram things, but... Yeah, I don't know which side is which. So I'm going to do a test. I got a full basic capacitor bank right here. I'm going to try to connect it to various sides and see where it drains. It would help if I had some blocks to rest on. Yeah, that looks good. Okay, so let me go ahead and connect these. So I don't think it's going to be the bottom. Alright, so let's see. Okay, that's going to be... What's the northern side? Let's do northern side first. So we've got conduit here. Oh, it doesn't even connect. Doesn't connect there. Doesn't connect there. There. Let's see if it connects here. One last try. It does connect there, though. Interesting. So that's the bottom? Huh, okay. I'm going to try to swap this around, the little channel thing, and see if I can get it to connect to the top. Oh, that's a little disturbing. I go into the thing. Okay. So if that's the bottom, then where did I put the tunnels? They're probably in here somewhere. Oh no, they're right here. Blind as usual. Alright, there we go. So that's bottom. Let's see if that is top, because top would be preferred for getting to this thing. And do we still have it on insert? Excellent. Oops, that should be extract. And this should be on insert. Okay. So let's go ahead and try this again. And see if this will connect to the top. Or some other side besides the bottom. Because I'd like it not to connect to the bottom, if possible. Okay. Alright, it's connected to the top now. Perfect. Now let's see if we can drain some power into this and out from this one. Alright, so let's set this to extract. Insert. And it is draining. Excellent. Okay, so we've got that set up as an input thing. Or the input layer. And we can... Yes, that is exactly what I want. Well, it's draining pretty quickly, actually. Okay. Let's actually go ahead and put that there. Break that there. Okay. So we'll do more tests and figure out the output, because I want all sides to be output and the top to be input. So I'll be back once I've got that figured out. Alright, I think we've got things hooked up so that the top should lead out. Let's go ahead and try to put some connectors on this. Where's my steel cable? There we go. From there to there, and then let's actually turn this thing on. We should have some fuel saved up. There we go, it's running. That should be sending fuel into there. But if we want brick block, HV wire connector, where? Oh yeah, I had 2. Okay, that makes sense. Okay, so let's see. I'll probably do this more efficiently in the long term. Oh, if I can not fall. Do I have glide on? I had glide on, that would be why. Alright, so we got 2 sides there. We can put in 2. Oh, that's not going to work. I should have made a bigger platform. Alright, let's try this again. There we go. And then I believe we have some MV wire cable. At least some of that. Now, this should be able to go out from there to there. Okay. I think we should be able to go in here and see the energy going up. Let's try to go on in. Okay, well, we show up inside the machine, which might be a slight flaw. And energy is not going in. Did the amount of RF go up at all? I think the RF went up at least. It is working, we just ran out of juice. Which is another problem with the system, but it's not a problem we're going to deal with today. But I think we have our basic storage set up, which is good. And I'm probably going to customize some things, might do something else. Well, unfortunately, we are completely out of time and quite tiny. So yes, I suppose we'll do more next time. Probably pick a different project, maybe do some finishing touches on this one. But I hope you all enjoyed, and I'll see you next time. Orc and Hat out for now.